Already live. Will I start kicking off the teams? I have the yeah, I have a blue Gatorade. What you call it? No. Blue Gatorade. I'll be talking through the teams and stuff. Testing. 1 2 1 2. Testing. Good morning, Hailstones. Hailstones, good morning. How are you? My name is Ben Cottrell and I'm here co-commentating. My co-commentator is getting beverages. Shane Doyle is getting me a blue Gatorade. Anyway, welcome to this morning's game. Red versus black is almost a Vegas classic. In the black team, we have Sucky, Shane Fleming, famous man for the Rising. We have Matt Daly, hailed originally from Galway, but is now a Midwest native. David Dodge, try catch him if you can. Stephen Cobb, the man from Dublin, never played hurling before he came over. Brady Terry, Midwest native. Pete, Dave Grieve, a man who's not to be messed with. Logan, Dave M, and Craig, who is out. Craig, we send you our wishes. I hope you're streaming in. Unfortunately, you can't make it. And on the red team, we have Ross Dunford all the way from Waterford. Chris Lane, Midwest native. Oh no, actually, he's an East Coast native. We have Alan, the Don Morris, Michael Tuhig, aka Twigs, Bill in goal. Bill, the holy father of hurling from Madison. We have Niall, we have Travis, Ryan, who is out, John H, and we also have Timmy Murphy. So look, we're going to get starting soon enough, fairly soon. Thank you very much, Shane. Shane's after coming back with the Gatorade, God bless him. We're here this morning. It is the 30th of March. It's approaching 4 minutes to 6. Shane's putting on his headphones and we're getting ready to commentate the indoor league final. Shane, how are you doing this morning?
Hello, Ben. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Great.
It's an early start, but it's a good start to the day.
Great to be here. I think it's 2019, is it?
2019, yeah.
2019 all year.
So,
right.
Do you have your mic down?
No,
there we
I
go.
mean, mic in. I think I'm all plugged in this time. If anyone's looking at home, please tell me if I'm not.
Yeah, if anyone want to pop anything up, I hope you're all listening from near and afar. If we have any overseas listeners, especially, please give us a shout out. We have Will Jackson on scoreboard. We have Marcus Kennedy reffing, and we have the two teams going into.
And we have the Jackson tree behind us here.
And we have the Jackson. Big shout out to Will Jackson's family that came along to watch. How we doing, lads? Great to see. So just a few thoughts on the game so far. Well, on the game ahead.
The game ahead. I think we're in for a cracker here. I think Red have gone unbeaten so far. Yeah. But I really think today might be the day. I think if Sucky Calf can keep his shoulder exactly where it's supposed to be, I think anything can happen today.
No, I agree with you. I think it's going to be a fairly even match. Just even looking at the quick lineups already.
As predicted, Daly is lining up in defence.
Daly's lining up in defence. They have Sucky. He looks a man who's very focused. They starting Dave Grieve, Corbin goal. Pretty much on that. It's anyone's game. And on the Reds, it looks like
I assume
Ross picking up Sucky. Twigs look like spare man already. And we're off. Jeez. And straight away, Twigs. Oh, what's that guy's name? Nearly a goal already. He's just hit off the back post, and it's a furious start to the game so far, Shane.
Straight in there.
Lane with a miss hand pass to Ross. Daly with the clean up. Plays the ball off the board.
I think David Grieve is going to have to get out in front and win his own ball.
Jeez, and that's Pendo there with the ball up. Clare man. And it's up in the corner.
Alan has the ball in the corner.
Oh, that's Alan Morris.
That's Alan, yeah. He has a new helmet.
Alan got a new helmet.
Yeah, I think Phil Fights crash tested his last helmet and it failed.
And now we have Sucky. Sucky with the first score of it.
We had a roof ball there, did we, Ben?
I don't know. I think was that a score?
Roof ball, I think.
Roof. I think it's alright. Yeah, roof ball. Hit the roof. Bill Jones with the free out the back. Hit it up. Blocked. Dave Greaves onto it.
That's free.
Ah.
Come on, Marcus, will you?
Yeah, Dave Greaves went down to pick up the ball and he got shouldered right into the side of the face. Daly trying to cut out the ball to Twigs. Dodge on his back. Twigs with the shot off. Great block by Dodge. Whoa, jeez, that was a great block. Back to Chris Lane. Chris Lane with the shot off.
Ben, this has been a very intense start to this game.
Very intense, and it's a minute and a half in and still no score, which is quite unusual for an indoor game.
And no breaks.
And there's no breaks in this trade. Well, Alan has the ball. He's fighting, and he steps. And he's not happy with that decision. What did you think of that?
No, he is not happy there. I actually, excuse me now, I might move the old health trophy because I can see very little with this thing here. I was just talking to some of the fans there, and Brian Murphy reckons that Red by 13 points.
And I think he was very reluctant in giving a tip as well. He was like, it's almost like picking your evil, like, you know. Of course we had the Green Gate saga, which we won't go in more, but anyway, Daly with the strike from his own end line almost, hits the backboard. Dave Greaves doing what he does best onto the ball. Twigs pulling it up.
Keeping it moving up.
And we're nearly 2.5 minutes in and still no score. Greaves
has
the ball in his hand. He hand passes to Sucky. Sucky gets the shot off. Great block. A great block again. She's frantic defending.
Sucky pulled on man, ball and all there. There was absolutely no prisoners.
And we have Ross running up the right wing. He solos. Oh!
Big hit.
What a hit.
What a hit.
Ross felt that.
I felt that, Ben.
Right in front of us. Wow. I don't know, was that a free? It looked like a frontal charge. Well, if we look back in the replay, it looks like Ross was running straight and Dodge just came in and cleaned them out of it. But look, credit to Ross, he got up and got the shot.
I discussed this on the Up for the Match, and my biggest problem is Marcus Kennedy.
Yeah, the ref. You said this was going to be a weak point.
Yep. Marcus
with the free.
Marcus,
that's a point.
That is a point. I think it's in the bylaws or whatever for indoor hurling. If it hits the white stripe, it is a point.
It is a point. Cop the puck out here. But yeah, you were on about Marcus Kennedy as the ref.
Yeah. Said it'd be a talking point, and
so far we have had a couple
of questionable ones,
and a couple of people who are not happy. Like Alan Morris wouldn't be a man to give out much.
No, he's quite man.
He's quite
mild mannered man. I work with him, you know. You never hear peep out.
Always well behaved. And we're in the corner here. It's a bit messy, and it's a free out.
It's not. I think it's sideline there. I think.
Oh, sideline. Oh, yeah. And the ball's out of play.
Yeah, the ball popped out under the net there, Ben.
Oh, yeah. That was it, yeah. And it looks like, is this Lane? It is Lane. Pulls it up. Lane bursts out of the fence.
I will say I've never seen this for indoor hurling. We're 4 minutes and 20 seconds in almost, and we have a point on the board.
Very low scoring is right, and Ross with a free from his own 20. He lifts, he strikes, and it's over. So it's 2 points to 0. Very low scoring game. Both defenses at the moment coming out on top.
I think that's where Black are particularly strong as defense.
They're very strong defense.
I think Red's defense is also very strong, but I think what has saved them so far is the amount of ball they've actually had.
And it looks already that like Sucky isn't picking up a proper man-to-man job, that the Black have just decided rather than dedicate a resource to Ross that they just pick him up whoever's closest. We have Twigs hit the shot off there on the edge of the circle. He catches the ball from Morris and he turns and he strikes.
Absolute rasper.
Cobb could do nothing about that.
No. The good doctor.
The good doctor. And Sucky's in the corner.
And Pender, very, very effective defender.
Oh, another hit by, that's a second serious hit by Dodge. He felt that one.
Dodgy is making the hits.
Lane, of course, didn't feel anything.
We got a goal for Ross there. Good flick on by Alan Morris.
A second goal, so now it is 8-0. No score for Black yet. They must get on the scoreboard. Red coming into it now.
That's excellent defending from Pender. Just out in front. You don't have to win your own ball. Just out in front and kick, pull, wind, get it out of there.
Get out of there. Don't allow your man get the ball.
No.
Not a stop by Cobb.
It's like a tinker on your land. Get it out of there.
Get it out of there.
Podcast disclaimer. We actually we have no problem with travellers here in the Hailstone group.
And Sucky's busting out of the fence. Ross is on him.
Very strong.
He's
Very strong from Sucky.
Brings the ball along. And as discussed, like red or black are lacking a bit. Like it looks like the red defense is pretty strong as well. Pender and Lane doing quite a good job.
Chris Lane is a man who'd let protect his house.
You would.
He'd take the toot out and let him away with it. And there you go.
I aired me beat once with Lane before. Great guy.
Standout guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been. I think Black's game is solely around stopping red. But I don't know where they're going to get the scores from the way their team's set up.
Yeah, and that's another score. It's 9-0. No, not a significant lead, Shane, but still quite considerate. And it's 18 minutes gone. 18 minutes left in the first half. It's 9-0 for those listening at home.
Excellent save from Cobb there.
Cobb really. And a shot from Ross from actually quite an acute angle.
Yeah, and we're 12-0 up now. You're just kind of hoping for red to get their first score.
You really are. Look,
I think Black's line out might be a bit of an issue. I think Dave Grieve is a fantastic player, but I think the experienced Chris Lane might have the better of him there.
Yeah, and jeez, how are the boys? Ellie, Vinny, how are you doing? Welcome.
We have two more Hailstone Hurling fanatics here. We have David Nelligan, who actually was not at the dance halls last night.
No, for once.
No,
he had a quiet night.
Stayed in last night. And we have Vincent Moore, who's a new member of the club, and looks quite tired.
He was doing a bit of a training last night, I'd say, but it looks him. And we have Dodge strikes. Can Black get on the scoreboard? No. And it's still about 8 minutes gone, and it's still Black without any score. And Bill is doing a Trojan job in goal. He comes out, hand pass to Pender. Pender strikes up the wing. Alan Morris.
Excellent ball from Pender there.
Alan Morris's new yellow helmet. And a goal by Alan Morris.
I think Alan got the better of Brady there, and I think that will seldom happen today. I think Brady is he works notoriously hard in defence. He's out in front. He's sticky. He's hangy. He'll get in there. So I fancy Brady to get the better of that matchup today.
But so far, he's doing a really, really good job on Allen.
I do think, Ben, that Black need to get a score on the board, or need to look at where they're going to get scores from. The way the team is set up, I think they're all about defence. I think Daly.
I think I'd push Daly up front.
I would push Daly up front.
Maybe bring Logan or someone else in on the back. Switch things around.
I kind of agree with you, Ben. I'd push Daly up front and let Dave just have a couple of minutes, and maybe.
Another goal by Allen. They really have to change things.
Maybe bring Pete onto defence.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would be. Bring Pete on.
We have an 18-point lead now out of nowhere.
But hold up, Daly has the ball. He's in the corner. He gets to strike off.
Twiggs, of course, is a Trojan worker as well.
And there's Tucky with a score. So Black after 9 minutes get a goal. It is 18-3.
Against that was the boards there, Marcus. Come on.
Nelligan, Vinny, would you mind stepping back a bit? Thanks.
Thanks, lads.
I tell you make a better door than a window. And we have Suckies on the ball. He gets the pass off to. And another goal. That's 2 goals there in very quick succession for Black. Is this a comeback? Is this Istanbul?
That is excellent from Black.
That is really good.
Sucky pushed forward and dodged straight away. Saw Sucky was gone forward and dropped right back.
And he's back on Ross. And I think that could be a matchup now. You know, Dodge already have to get a very hard hit on Ross.
David Dodge
has the pace.
Very physical, very fit man.
Very good man.
Very good man.
And that's more steps by.
That is textbook defending from Brady Terry there.
Very good by Brady. And we just spoke there. Alan got the best of him there in the last play, but Brady not committing too soon. Just standing the player up.
Stand in, get physical. Don't let him put the ball on the hurl and see what happens.
And I don't think Alan was even. He wasn't satisfied with that call, but I think he knew deep down he was after travelling. Sucky with the free. Sucky strikes.
Sucky has sliced that. He will not be happy with that.
And Ross on halfway solos. And we'll censor that.
That apologies there if listeners picked up some bad language. We do not condone bad language here at the Hailstones.
By fuck we don't.
Just been.
Sorry.
That's that's one issue with Ross. Is if he's not getting the ball up top, he's currently playing forward, but he will drop back and pick up ball, and he's such a big, powerful runner with the ball that he's a hard man to stop.
Yeah,
But David Dodge showed exactly how you stop Ross Dunford there, but not very many men can do it.
No.
That's a free.
Oh, that is. I think Ross is more so trying to just make it difficult for Sucky to pick up the ball there.
I don't applaud Marcus Kennedy for a lot, but I think that was the correct decision.
That was a really correct decision. Yeah. Sucky looks really focused. And that's the second free in a row that Black hasn't really converted.
Yeah, they've scoffed.
It could be 18-8, but instead it's still. Oh, Sucky to dodge. Oh. Ball's up. And we have Cobb on it. Oh,
that was a mistake. Oh, well
done, Sucky.
That was an excellent tackle from Sucky.
Sucky really. And a great pass.
Again,
and dodges onto it.
Apologies, the listeners picked up some bad language there. Dave Nedigan has no rearing behind us.
Another Cork man.
Has any Cork man any rearing?
No. Well, the West Cork lads a bit better than these, and as a point from Dave Dodge.
Well taken score there from Dodge.
Oh, Sugar, we're not really taking the stats here. We're really unprepared this morning, but I think Ross has 2 goals and Morris has 1. Black, I'm not too sure. I wasn't prepared.
The last time someone else prepared this for us, I think that is the issue here today, Ben. I think.
And just like to thank our sponsors as well.
Gatorade today.
And also my lovely mug, sponsored by Kerry Group. Very nice logo. Arctic Zone.
All donations are welcome to Shane and Ben, actually, by the way. Shane and we will take whatever. If it's only a sandwich, lads, we will take it.
And Brady with a free, and it's 18-8.
Matt Daly there.
Oh yeah, is it Daly?
You said Brady.
Oh, sorry, Brady.
I think.
Oh, I thought it was Daly. And now Sucky's driving up the wing.
Go on, this has to be a finish.
Oh, really should have
mistook the strike on his left side. I think.
Look at those calves. And Morris with a pass to Twiggs. And a goal. I think that's Twiggs' second goal.
That is Twiggs' second goal. I think what will be crucial for Black today is because they're playing such a defensive game, I think we'll be taking the points from distance. And it's not normally a factor from indoor, but I think today it might well be with Black's tactics.
Keep tipping away, and I think Dodge heard you midway there. He's after popping over one. He's popping over another.
Excellent.
And just also listening, Vincent Daly, Matt Daly's father, is always a good man to listen in. If you're listening, Vincent, good morning to you. I hope everything's going well for you down in Chicago.
Mind yourself, be careful.
I hope you enjoy a few pints tonight.
Vincent Daly is actually notorious for dance halls.
And it's sideline cut from Lane straight to Ross. Ross with a hand pass to Pender. Pender gets off the strike.
Brady again, excellent tackle there. Little flick. He did give away the foul. He tripped him.
Yeah. I just don't like giving Alan Morris anything.
Not even respect.
Not even. I know. I give him that. I wonder when Morris just go. Do you know what? I'll just have a cut off of here.
And just looking at the fans here, so we have the Jackson family behind us. We have Nelly and Vinny, as aforementioned. We have Ben Bayers and Matt Fahy. Then on the far side we have Derek and Brian Murphy, who are ever faithful and ever present referees in the Hailstone Indoor League.
Fair play. Did they make the cut? And who's coming in there?
We have good guy Colin O'Reilly.
Walking in, and I think that's Conor Dillashak.
Mr. Diesel.
I hope they're keeping well, Mr. Diesel.
I'm not sure what has happened here.
No, I think it's after broken down a bit.
I think Marcus is making hems of it again.
I think it's a free out from did it hit the ceiling?
Oh, I think it hit the ceiling actually. Yeah.
Look, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
And Ross with the free from his own 45. If strike scores, so it's 23-10.
Very, very low scoring game.
Very low scoring game for what we have, but Black are really gone defensive.
Oh, Dave, you have to catch those. And John, good defending from John Hargett there. Low round draft pick, but an excellent and very, very strong defender.
Ross is so strong, breaking the tackle, gets the score off. I'd be thinking the steps.
I
For those who are watching at home, the score is 24-10. There's 9 minutes left in the first half. So far, I don't think we've seen much changes from the squads.
I think John Hargett has gone on there, and
John Harrogate only does chest.
and Twiggs has gone off for a break, I think.
Yeah, and Twiggs has a recurring ankle injury, and
Pete,
have to
Pete
mind
Drury
that.
has also gone on for Brady Terry.
Oh, so there has been some changes.
I think not. Pete, of course, captain of the Black, and excellent work there from Pete.
Oh, he stood Morris up. I don't know. I'd say Morris is over. It was carrying there.
Morris had dropped the ball. It went in between Pete's legs, and Pete just stood there and held him. I think Pete thought Morris still had the ball in his hand.
Oh, really?
I think so. And then the classic look to referee. What did I do wrong?
What did I? It wasn't me. Morris lift
He
strike.
He failed to lift there. Actually, that should have free out.
Yeah. And he got absolutely cleaned.
David Dodge is hitting hard today.
I agree with Dodge's frustrations there. In hurling, you don't stop the game if someone's injured. This is not soccer, Marcus.
Yeah. I think that is Marcus looking out for his employment contract.
Are you okay, boss?
Alan actually, in fairness to him, valiantly got a knock on his head protecting Marcus at the stag last week.
Oh really? Was that,
yeah.
Oh yeah, some lad tried to start on Marcus and Alan.
No, you're misconstruing things here. You just protecting Marcus's honour.
I wonder. It's very unusual to see a man with bigger calves and thighs. But Alan Morris is that guy.
Apologies, listeners. I will get it together in a second.
And Alan Morris is going to be taking his 10-second break.
Now, if we're playing in proper laws, I don't think Daly can actually score this because it was a free stop for injury. Strangely, but we'll see.
He plays up the line to Sucky. Sucky has it. He looks furiously at the... And he comes out of that one.
Shoulder intact.
And he 3 lads around, but Sucky's still fighting. I'd have a lash off here now. Drill it.
You would go for goal.
I'd drill it.
Yeah.
Drill it.
Well, I suppose halfway in indoor field, you're 30 yards out?
30 yards out, yeah.
Absolutely. Go for it. Why not? But
Sucky looking at it like he's looking for the 6 counties back. Lift strike. He went for it, but he hit the backboard.
Slightly off target.
Pender strikes. Oh, Dave Greaves on him.
Pender's been a very sticky defender so far this year. Very, very sticky.
He's doing a good job. He's doing a really good job there.
Excellent defending from Daly.
Well done by Daly, yeah.
They're double teaming Ross where need be.
Strike. As I was it, Black needs to get more on the scoreboard. They need to.
I think Dave Grieve, Mark, and Chris Lane is a mismatch up top. I think Dave Grieve's an excellent new hurler, but I think he's just lacking Chris Lane's experience, and he's lacking miles on the clock.
Miles on the clock, yeah. Al Lane does a good man marking job and is fairly strong in defence.
Apologies, sorry. Chris Lane's actually picking up Dodge, and it's John Harrogate on David Grieve.
As we talked there, Ross just got another goal. He picked the ball up and turned, got the strike off.
We're currently 27-10.
27-10
to Team Red.
And John Harrogate with the ball out from the back. The
again,
man who only does chest.
I'm not sure what that's in reference to, Ben, but again,
he only look at his chest. He only does chest.
Again, excellent defending from Red. John Harrogate there had the ball in the corner, under pressure from the forward, and he just gets it out of there. Get it out of there.
Just get it out. That's all you have to do. Just get it out of there. And Lane knows the strike.
Excellent ball.
And
I think that's Travis there.
Travis, yeah. And
Travis with 7 goals so far this year in indoor.
Travis Scott.
Not anything too degenerous. Maybe he might be, but not the Travis Scott that is social media famous.
And Twiggs on the 30 or 40 or whatever. He finds Travis.
Twiggs is just tenacious.
He's just like a little bunny.
Energizer bunny.
We got a point there for Ross in the corner. So it is now 28-10, 5 minutes left in the half.
I think as well as all as Black are playing, I think this gap is only going to increase.
And good score.
Good score
so
from Dodge.
28-11. They need to start taking more scores, really.
I would say that I would always be a firm believer of get the ball into your hand first and not double on anything. But Dodge proved me wrong there.
Dodge is making it work.
Good score.
With the puck out. Find his Dodge. Winds up, strikes.
Good save, Bill Jones.
Really good save. And we have Dave Grieve yet to get a score today.
Kick. I think a more experienced hurler might have used the boot there. I think.
I'd say so.
Under pressure for a hook.
And Ross has it out in front of Brady. Turns, gets the pass off to Twigs. Brady getting back, scrambling defence, but not enough as Twigs get his third or fourth for today.
I think that is Twigs' third goal today. An excellent finish as well.
Really good finish. And we have Dodge takes the bounce, throws it over. Scott, almost.
Oh
baby, that was really good, but he just all class, all for no knickers.
Well done.
And Dave Grieve slots one in.
Excellent assist from Dodge there. But like
really
even since we've been talking, Ben, we've just gone from a 10-point lead to a 17-point lead.
Yeah,
which is
significant,
very significant.
And Ben Bear's doing his job by getting the ball back into business. Good man, Ben.
I would just like to say this podcast condones all of Ben Bear's behaviour, good or bad. We stand behind Ben Bears.
Ben Bears can do what he likes. And it's in, and Dave Grieve's in on Bill. Bill gets the hand pass off to John. Dave's on to John. It's in the corner. It's a messy ball. Lane and Sucky tussling for it here. Ball pass square to Pender. Pender plays the ball up.
Interesting fact: Alan has actually never been indoor captain before, so this would be if Red should win, this would be Alan's first trophy received as captain. Yeah.
A fun fact as well. This is the longest break Alan Morris has ever taken in any sport that revolves rolling subs. Sucky steps, drives out. Twigs is on his back. What chasing back? No, that's a tussle I like seeing. Two guys giving it their all as Sucky strikes for a point. It is 31-16 with 2.5 minutes left in the half. Ross touches it down.
Black have done an excellent job on shutting down Ross this first half.
And they've done a really good job, but while in the process of shutting down Ross, they've also shut out their own scoring. So
yeah,
you're robbing Peter to pay Paul.
What?
You're robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Well, if I owe Paul a few bob, and Peter has it.
And Matt Daly lifts, strikes, balls up.
They're going to have to start this free taking. That should have been a score, but they might get the goal out of it.
Lane clears off the defence. Great work there by Red. Lane with the line stop, clear by Bill and Pender. Excellent. And Logan's at the defence. But unfortunately,
it looked like they had the threat stopped, but just a miss pick up in the wrong place. Like I said, get it out.
Get it out of there, really. That's one thing, get it out.
In the words of the famous Noel Furlong, drive it.
And Sucky scores. That's a well-worked thing, but as you say, it is 34-18, 16-point lead for Red.
Excellent again from Dodgy.
Dodge really holding him up. But look, two lads chasing him, they both stopped the run. And Ross gets a score. So look,
as we know, a point is no harm in indoor.
Point is no. That could be the difference in the game. And then we see Pender. Great pass by Daly to Sucky.
Excellent hook.
Great hook by
Lane. And Sucky still gets the goal away.
Still gets the score. So it's 21-35.
The scoring has kind of opened up a bit in the last couple of seconds.
And we have 40 seconds left in the half. Ross up in the corner, gets the strike off, gets another goal.
You can't let him swing the hurl there.
No, you can't let him not. A big long ball.
Mistake there from Cobb.
And Cobb put his hand to his head, and I think he curses to God.
I'm sure he said sugar.
I'm sure he said something. Yeah. And look, before the half, Ross is gonna lift and strike. Does he have to get this off before the? I think he's just gonna.
I think he does. Yeah.
Lift strike. Excellent. Great save by Cobb.
and that should do it.
Oh, there's a bit of confusion here. I think best off just play it. Just let the half finish. There's a bit of a talk here. I think Marcus is going to let him take the strike.
I think that's unlucky from a Black perspective. They stopped. Where did Connor D get a Leitrim jersey?
I think of good guy Cullum. Or Goodwill.
I would like to know where my Leitrim jersey is, Colm. Colm Riley, if you're listening, I would like a Leitrim jersey.
Look, the line. Jesus reminds me of Cork versus Clare 2013. The goal line, strike, and it's a goal.
I think you'd want to be a brave man to stand in front of a 20-yard free in indoor.
So it's 41-21 at half time. Shane, just looking at the half so far, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think Black have done an excellent job on shutting out Ross, but I think they might be biting off their noses, bite their face. They've not gotten a lot of scores. I think they need to look at possibly. I think possibly moving Matt Daly up the field or Dodge up the field, and you need your forward getting 13, 14 goals in a day. But
you do. They really, as you say, they're really lacking in the scoring department.
Yeah.
They really need to up that a considerable amount.
And as we're looking at half time here, Brian Murphy is pucking around with Derek Hayes.
Yeah, Derek and Brian. Derek from Waterford, Brian from Cork.
Brian Murphy has actually committed to getting contact lenses
this year, yeah.
Yep, which is great news.
Harm. And for catching at least one ball during the season.
Yep, and it will also dramatically improve his Sudoku game.
Yeah, you can see the numbers and the grids. Oh, but no, like so far in the first half, as you were rightly saying there, Shane, it's more so just the issue with Black not scoring enough. They're doing a lot of hard work in defence,
and they're doing it quite well. Like 41 points is not a bad score to concede,
no.
I think they've effectively stopped Ross, but in that they've let room for Twigs to get 3 goals.
Well, saying that, effectively stopping Ross, he's still after scoring 3-4 goals.
Yeah.
So
it's damage limitation.
It's damage. Yeah, it's like literally they're taking on water, but they're just trying to. It's like the buying Netherlands with the finger in the dam. So
I don't know what you were saying there, Ben. It probably doesn't make any sense, but
can I have the water there? I'm hanging.
No.
So look, it's that time of during half time. We have our halftime question, and we're going to go multiple choice. Who last year was hurling commissioner of the Hailstones? Was it A. Willie Coskin, B. Brian Murphy, or C. Chuck Norris? So before the half ends, we'll be giving you out the right answer. You can write in if you have any questions.
Just for a bonus point, what colour socks am I wearing?
And me, the sandals.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben has recently bought a pair of sandals, and I am not impressed.
Oh jeez, I'm hanging.
Give me that back, because we're going to drink all of it.
Yeah.
Your ill preparation is not my problem.
But other than that, like the couple issues with the ref, but overall it's been ref pretty well.
I think Brady is doing a very good job on Allen.
Yeah, Brady's doing a good man marking job.
I think because they're doubling up on Ross when Ross gets forward, I think that's left room for Twigs, who's got with 3 goals. I think Chris Lane and Pender. Sorry.
Bless you. Bless you.
If Phil Jones is listening, you might want to watch this microphone.
Pender, as they say, just getting on the Pender there. He's doing a very strong job in defence.
Yeah, I think Pender and Chris Lane in defence have the manage of the two forwards, and it looks to be early. Like Dodgy is going to start up front.
I think that's a good thing. Yeah,
I think that might be advisable.
I nearly pushed Daly up front as well if we're not another defender, and really just go for it. Black, like, to be fair, I don't know, like, are you going to win a shootout? I don't know, but you're not going to win. You're not going to win without scoring, like, so it's going to be an interesting one.
If you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the raffle.
Exactly. But no, I must say I've been impressed with Pender. It's my first time seeing him play, doing the simple things right, getting the ball out of there, getting him moving up. Like a lot of good work. Twigs going in against Sucky, and we're off in the second half. It's 41-21. Chris Lane has the ball. He's driving forward. He gets the hand pass off to Twigs. Misses Twigs. Goes to Ross. Ross comes out with Daly on him. Ross winds up. Gets the shot.
Oh, straight off Twigs.
And hits Twigs. Daly coming with the ball. He travels up to halfway.
This is goal
He
chance
gets a
now.
pass
Has
off
to
to
be a goal.
Sucky. An early score here could help things for Black.
Sucky needed to take that ball on, I think.
He needed to ride the waves. And it's a goal by Dave Grieve, his second of the day.
Good
And
finish by
Black
David
off to a
Grieve.
great start, 41-24 with 24 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half. Bit of confusion here. They're going to retake the puck out. I don't know what that was there. Is it
Something was switching a ball, but I'm not quite sure. As we know, it is quite early in the morning, and
we had a few beverages last night as we were playing
I was
Sudoku.
drinking lemonade.
Oh yeah, I mean beverages like, you know, minerals, sodas, whatever they call them. Bottle of orange. But
we love the social dancing here
dancing
in Hailstones.
and
we do go to an occasional dance. But anyway, back to the game here because I will
sad
blabber on and
news,
get distracted.
and I suppose just to get the answer to that multiple choice question, it was in fact Brian Murphy who was hurling commissioner last year. Great stop in the line there by Bill. Good hand pass out to Twigs. Twigs takes the ball, carries up to halfway, lifts. He gets the strike off. Ball comes
Brady
out.
needs to kick this, get it out. Well done, Brady.
Brady just has to get it out.
Yeah,
He did enough.
that was a free out. I think. You don't see it?
I think that was a free out. It was a little foul, but it was a foul all the same. Ross dispossesses Matt Daly, collects the ball, takes a strike between halfway and the 40 and scores.
Oh, Dave, you have to get those in your hand,
They
Dave.
really have to. And Pender doing a great job again, just getting out in front, getting it out. Twigs has the ball and passes it off, caught out by Daly. Daly on his 21. Back to Pender. Pender gets it back out again. And he up to Ross. Ross turns, strikes, and scores. It is 45-24 with 22.5 minutes left in the second half of this indoor final.
Excellent flick from David Dodge there. Kick
Dodge.
it, Dave. Kick it.
But great defending by Lane. He just really did not allow him get the shot off. Bill comes out, strikes from distance. And it's not every day your goalkeeper gets a score from his own 45. But kudos to Bill on that one.
I think Bill has now scored more than Alan Morris in this indoor game.
And Alan Morris is still taking a long break.
Yeah, you see him over there. He is Mr. Miyagi on the sideline.
He is Mr. Miyagi. God bless him. I really like Alan. He's a
good Ben. Our listeners really want to hear your personal feelings towards Alan. Excellent.
And Dodge has it. Pender doing a good job.
That's a free.
That's a free. That is a free. Just strike off. And
again, excellent defending from Pender before the foul was drawn. He let Dodge go left, he let him go right, and still stayed goal side of him. Dodge had nowhere to get a shot off until he actually sidestepped him quite well.
One thing I've noticed is Dodge bounces the ball off the ground 2 or 3 times and catches it. No, I thought you could only do that once. But
we do have a referee from Boyle of Roscommon as well.
Yeah,
so.
We do, yeah. So,
So just the players on the bench there. We have Logan currently. We have Pete.
Oh, good goal.
And I'm not sure who the third person is over for Black. And then on red we have Alan Morris. We have John Hargett and Travis.
And we have Twigs coming out with the ball after Daly just got a goal. Oh no, Daly. Dodge just got a goal. He back on. He passes off to Sucky.
Oh, excellent save.
But great defending by Red. They not to give the foul away. We have Chris Lane coming up. Reeling back the ears. He strikes and he gets a point. Great to see all Chris Lane popping up for score. And it is 47-27 with 20 minutes left in the half. And I must come in now. Big Will's doing a serious job in the scoreboard. He's not missing a beat.
No. If there's any flies out there, you can be sure they're paying rent.
yeah. And we've Daly coming up to the wing. He takes a strike off. Bill stops it. Dave Greaves
good tackle.
Dave Greaves in. Gets the ball out to
Travis.
Travis get the ball up to Ross. Daly doing a great job. Look, he just stands him up, makes it hard.
That is Brady.
Bill Hurley in. And he just forces him to take a shot, and with the pressure Ross missed. And we've Lane getting the ball off to strike. Another miss. Great defending there by Sucky. We've Twigs come back to support. Ross strikes.
That's excellent defending from Brady Terry
by
twice in a row.
Brady doing a really stellar job. As I said in up the match, he'd make a girlfriend jealous. He's such a tight marker. He gets the ball back. It is 48-27 with 19 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. We have Travis coming out with the ball.
Oh, excellent block.
Cut shot by Sucky. Dave Greaves coming on.
Get that ball into your hand, Dave.
Dave, just get into your hand.
He has well done. Excellent.
Great block by Travis. Great block. Travis just gets it out.
Like what, Ben?
Get it out.
Like what?
Oh, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, I apologise for anyone who may have offended earlier.
And Ross, and Brady Terry has it. Sensible option with the pass to Sucky. Sucky shoots. Great save by Bill.
Oh,
you have to get it into your hand. The two things, into the hand and get it out. And it's in the corner. Great. And you know that. Is it just me, Shane, or has the tempo really picked up recently in the last couple of minutes?
Very intense game there.
Very intense. Can you go direct for a score for a goal from...
You absolutely can.
Sucky
Ross got one just before that. Ross got one just before half time there. Controversially, as time was over.
We have Twigs staring him in the eye.
Oh, poor strike.
Very poor strike, yeah. I think he went too much for it. And Pender tries to get it out. Dodge gets the ball. Ross is on his back. He bounces. You should really catch it twice before you bounce it. See, look there, another bounce. He's back to halfway, and it looks like Red are just
soaking up this period of pressure.
Soaking up the period of pressure, yeah.
That's a free. Excellent from Dodgy.
Oh, it's a free out.
Oh, free out.
Steps. I think that's harsh. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, look,
didn't really see that as steps. I would have thought more so was pulling and
tackle
tagging from Red. But
look, also
here we are. I'm not the man in the middle
or the mirror.
But I am. Look. Apologies, listeners. I'm just admiring myself here in the reflection on the laptop.
Admiring yourself. And Pender, Ross plays a shot to Pender.
Very clever from Ross there.
Pender winds up, takes a shot, plays into Twigs. Twigs with a shot off and a goal. It is 51-27 and with 17 minutes left, and it looks like that it's Red. Red had one hand on is it a cup?
I think it's the Moose Cup. I think it's
the Moose Cup.
No, up for correction there.
And the only saving thing is at least Willie Costigan isn't on the winning team this time. So
I think Alan seems to be injured. I think maybe that knock at the start of the first half.
Yeah, maybe he's actually out
because he hasn't come back on, and it is not like him. No helmet on. No helmet on. Alan must be hurt. So I hope he's actually okay. And it's not serious.
Oh jeez! And look, Paul Tarrant came out to watch the game. Good morning, Paul.
Our good chairman, or no, not chairman.
Treasurer.
Yeah. The money man.
The money man. Great to see him out watching the game. Fantastic. Kerryman supporting Kerryman by birth, Kerryman by work, and Ross gets another goal,
but not by footballing ability.
Good morning, Paul. How are you doing? Great to see you. Thanks for coming out.
How are you, Paul?
Have you any thoughts on the game so far? I know you just got here.
Hello, Ben. Long-time listener, first-time contributor. One thing I must say is that you're doing a great job, Shane and yourself. What I will say is that
excellent finish from Shane Fleming there.
It's great to see the crows crawing in the morning. It's a sign of the sun coming up earlier. Now we're into the spring season.
Excellent defending from Niall Pender.
Now is the game ahead of me. I can see there now Ruston, and it's a goal there now for Ruston.
No, it's actually an excellent save.
Great goal there. No, sorry, no, I got a bit distracted and then.
Just for listeners at home, it's now 57-31 to Team Black or Team Red. Sorry, apologies, Team Red. So Ross was carrying through there and got the shot away but missed, and Marcus gave the free back for an advantage call, which again he got the shot off. I think it's an advantage once you get the shot off, but
although like in rugby they'd win it back even if the play is an advantage, so I think that was good.
Excellent from Sucky.
Sucky stops there, and we just had Paul Tarrant joined us in the booth there. He's giving his updates.
And now Sucky's going on the field, and Sucky goes in.
What
And
a
that's a
score
great
that
goal
was
from
for
Sucky
Shane
there
Fleming.
now.
He has just blocked a free on his own 20-yard line, own 10-yard line, and carried the ball up and stuck in the goal. So a 6-point turnaround there, single-handedly from Shane Fleming.
I must go to the bathroom. So I'll be back in a second. You want a drink?
No, I'm actually okay, thanks. Jeez, don't get caught in that.
There,
We're now 57-34 to Team Red, so 23-point lead. Ross Dunford seems a little bit hurt, but he will be okay.
Ross Dunford.
Pardon me? Oh, we're bringing it back for 65, I think is the call. And Ross will take the 65. Just we were after about 5 minutes of incredibly high tempo stuff, Paul, and it's after kind of settling down there now. So Annie Sucky again with another block.
Sucky. And Sucky has it down on the backfield and he passes it out. Cams the whole thing down and
David Dodge.
Put under pressure now. But
so that was a massive chop from Niall Pender there. Dodge was rolling up the ball and Pender went for it really, but where he probably shouldn't have. David Dodge just takes the score. So it's now 35-57, so it's a 22-point lead.
And that was a good score now from Dodge. Now he,
had the ball, wasn't going anywhere. Silly foul probably by Pender. He was going backwards. He had the hard work done. And Dave Grieve, does he get this into a hand? He does. No, he doesn't. Matt Daly doesn't. Doesn't. David Dodge with the ball in defence, carrying it up the field.
Going down, and he's well held by Ross Dunford.
Yeah, I was kind of nervous there against the boards. I thought there might have been a free, but excellent defending from Ross. I think things have gotten quite heated in the last couple of seconds, so Marcus would do well now just blow a couple of frees and just let lads blow off the steam and get it back to normal. Sorry there, Ben just needed a drop of water there.
I just needed a drop of water, and it's 58-35 with 11:40 left in the half. And the ball goes out. It's up to Ross. Ooh. Oh, he really rattled the cages there.
At this stage, with the scoring difference that is, Ben, I can't really see Black getting into it.
I said 23. Yeah, no, they need a miracle.
It's not that 23 points is a massive scoring difference. It's just that I can't see where they're going to get the scores from if they do get them. Like, they've defended excellently. It's just, I think Red are just that bridge too far.
It's quite a low scoring game, and it's not as one sided as scoreboard is suggesting. It's just Red are more getting there. They're just getting goals.
Yeah, they're just more clinical.
And goals win matches. So,
well, it's a simple game. If you score more than the opposition, you will win.
You will win, yeah. It's like life. And that ball hit off Twiggs' head. And a strike. Great catch by Bill. Oh, great block. Great block there by
Chris Lane there, ever present.
Jeez, he's I don't think Alan is too happy.
No, he was very quiet about it though. Like I said, nice mild-mannered man.
So he lives strikes and the ball goes over the bar. And it is 58-36.
22-point game, 10 minutes left.
20 minutes left, and it's very hard to see where Black will get a score. We have the Moose Cup there. Can we just have a look at it to see who were the recent winners?
Okay. Pick it up there now. So, well, I'll let
Madison
you have that there, Ben.
Hurling
I'll keep going on the old game there.
So 2013 blue ribbon. Lane was captain.
Oh, big hit from Ross on Dodgy.
I think that's revenge for the earlier hit. 2014 white knuckles. Sucky plays across the dodge.
Oh. Heavy hit there from David Grieve.
David Grieve with the goal.
No, Daly.
Sorry, Daly. But and with 9 minutes left, it is 58-39.
Looks like have we called a timeout? I think
we've called a timeout. Can you call a timeout?
Yep, there's I think 2 or 3 timeouts per team. I think.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Looks like Alan is gonna bark the orders. Looking at the black, they're just getting together. Dodge there who's feeling his jaw. So he was feeling a hit from
that heavy hit.
Yeah.
And I think with Ross's height as well, he might have just got the knock into the chin maybe, or
it's just like it's like running into a wall, running into Ross. I like Ross.
So to summarize today's podcast, Benjamin Cottrell likes Alan Morris and he likes Ross,
like everyone.
So just for listeners, there's a 19-point lead. We have 9 minutes and 21 seconds left, and I'm not sure who was called a timeout, but Mark Kennedy's calling into it.
I'd say it was red because Alan was straight over off the bench, barking orders.
Words of wisdom.
He really wants this win. He really wants to win it. So he's just there finishing off having his chat with Ross. It looks like I'm just gonna ask Alan, are you injured? Just got confirmation from the sideline there that Alan Morris actually hurt his knee, so that's why he's sitting out.
I thought he said his calf.
You don't like the calf so big. I thought he pointed towards his leg.
When something is the size of a big hock of ham, it's going to get in the way.
And a Dodge plays a lovely ball up to Sucky.
Great finish.
58-42.
So 16-point game or 16-point game. 16-point game.
And they're done to red.
Oh, Dodgy.
Coming up the sideline.
No, he was fouled.
A goal. Oh, are we turning back the tide?
Yeah, we're bringing it back for free.
Go away with that, Marcus. No. Where's the advantage, Marcus?
And in fairness to Marcus there, he actually he had blown a whistle. He had blown a whistle early. He wasn't anticipating maybe Dodge to get out of the tackle, which is fair enough.
Daly's taking this.
Now Black need every score they can get in the remaining 8 minutes.
No, Paul, that's just water.
Just for anyone listening, Paul Tarrant has tasted water for the first time since he moved to America, and he is not a fan. If it is not black and creamy, he does not drink it.
Or if it's not a brown hard tasting substance. And we have Dave Grieve. He's on it. He picks. He turns. He tries to get the shot off. Oh, but great save by Bill. To be fair, Bill is doing really well in goals there. His shot stopping.
Oh, that was no, he had the hurley drop.
Hit the hurley drop. Oh, and Ross fouls David Dodge. 58-42, 16 points difference. 7.5 minutes left on the clock. And just looking out at the other field, looks like it's Vinny and Murphy pucking around.
Another goal. Another goal for David Grieve. Another excellent.
Harry Lay come back on the cards. Sucky getting back, tracking back very, very hard. Oh, that was unlucky. That was a dribbly one.
Mistake there from Stephen Cobb. 16 points.
It looks like Black will really come back into it, but they must score more to. Sucky gets it, strikes. That hit Travis on the head?
No, finger.
Alright.
Penner did very well there not to give away the free.
Very well.
We are in for a very intense finish. There's 16 points in it, just 6 minutes left, and Black are hungry.
And as we said before, Shane, it's a lot closer than what the scoreboard is suggesting.
Ross has to strike off the hurl here. Oh, he does.
Ah, good goal. 64-45, 6.5 minutes left. Ross with just a beautiful score.
And you see what
He was travelling down the right wing.
Black have done. Black have actually put Sucky Calf up front. And he's been shepherded by Lane, but I think
she's late. Yeah, late. You won't get much change off Lane.
No.
Like Lane is the equivalent of
a rock and a hard place.
He's
both.
Hard place, yeah.
He is both.
I was gonna say he's a tight marker like Brady. We've Nelligan out, sporting the red. No. And then a score from deep from Ross keeps the scoreboard ticking over. It is 45-65 with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. We're gone back to a 20-point. That 20-point lead had been restored.
Just for Rams here, we can say the weather conditions are still lovely, balmy conditions now with 6:45 there now on Saturday morning.
Point there from Twigs. He probably should have had the goal, but rushed down by Cobb and still got the score. Keep the scoreboard ticking over. Fundamentals.
The three things, as we said here: get it out, get it into your hand, and keep the scoreboard ticking over.
For any young hurlers listening, words of wisdom there from myself and Ben,
who are great role models to society.
Maybe bad influences on each other, but great role models to society. Well kept apart.
And during the midweek review of this, we'll give you our summation of Dumbo. We're going to see Dumbo later, so we'll give you our film review. And it's messy here. Daly's coming out with it, but Pender has it.
Well done from Matt Daly. Excellent.
Ball dodgy strike.
Well blocked by Travis. Travis is actually having a great game.
Really good game. But he wasn't able to stop from 3 yards out. Dodge collected the ball off Travis and scored. Travis looking for a sub and coming in as John Harrogate.
That's
great ball down to Ross. Oh, he didn't finish. Great puck out by Bill.
That was very poor defending from Black. They had 3 defenders back there on one man and
Twigs. And
excellent block from Cobb.
It looks almost that Black looks like they're giving up almost. I don't know.
I think they're just a little bit all over the place at the minute. Here's Logan. Who's recently recovered from shoulder surgery and is doing quite well.
He ran into Will Jackson.
Not to be recommended. This podcast cannot say strongly enough to do not run into Will Jackson.
You will get hurt.
Disclaimer.
Insurance does not cover that. Natural disasters running into Big Will. And Ross squares up, hits from about 30 yards out, scores.
That ball was moving, Ben, wasn't it?
That ball was moving. And Matt Daly just looks to the heavens after, his hands on his hips. He's like, what can I do? Oh, great pass off. But Pender tracking back, ran 30 yards to pick up a man.
Tim Murphy has just gotten onto the field there, I think, has he?
Timmers is on.
Yeah, Tim Murphy is on.
Tim O'Marcoux, cock blood in him. Here to help Red close out the game.
No good.
Ross another lift and strike, and Red are really pulling away with it as it goes to 73-51.
And there's only 3 minutes now to go in this first half. And I tell you, when Gino Black are they're struggling now to keep up with Red. Red have a fucking fantastic lead there now, and I tell you, Ross Dunford now is he's dominating. He needs to be closed down. But I tell you now, Matt Daly there with the ball now. He's coming down, and a great score for Matt Daly.
Apologies for any bad language picked up there on listeners. On the mic.
He cannot condone that language.
May have happened from somewhere. And I know he's not in camera shot, but we had just Paul Tarrant just giving his spin on Kerry commentary there. No, I'm not in it.
Yeah, Paul. And now back to the game. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left.
And
Dodges in his own quarter of the field. Gets the ball up.
A 19-point lead at the minute.
19-point lead.
I think it's been an excellent performance from Black, but I think
so, yeah. But Red's just so strong.
Red are just a particularly strong team. I think you have Twigs as a 4th round in there, and probably should have been a 2nd or 3rd round, I'd say. So
definitely with the effort, Twigs has been an energetic bunny. Sucky taking the free from just outside his own 25. Daly catches in the ball, collects, turns, strike. It's a score. So look, I
We're now down to
suppose
16-point game. It looks like Brian Murphy's prediction might not be too far away.
Brian Murphy had Red at 14 points.
13, I think, Ben.
Was it 13? I thought it was 13. I thought it was 14.
I'm sure he'll tell us anyway.
Yeah. It won't be like Brian. And Ross is on, flicks it. So, great work by Sucky.
Excellent.
Like, this 20 points is scored like on the scoreboard. It's much tighter out in the field.
Yeah.
And I think this was a really good final, Shane.
I think it really was.
It really lived up to the bill.
Save from
Great
Bill
save
Jones.
by Bill. Bill had pulled out some serious saves today. A couple of point blank shots, and Cobb as well. Both goalkeepers have really
We're into the final 56 seconds here, and if Black were to get a goal here and Red were to remain scoreless, it would make Brian Murphy right. So we
really hope that doesn't happen.
We do not want that to happen here.
No, we really do not want that to happen. And what you call it? And looks like a free
in.
Dave Grieve will get time to take
So
this. 30 seconds left on the clock.
So this should close out the game. Really, it is. I think Red have been the best team the whole way through.
Yeah, consistently they've been unbeaten, I believe. And they
when we were in a preview during the week, they scored the most and conceded the least all year round, which is excellent.
Which would make them probably the best team.
Yeah, Bill Jones is going up to get his goal, I think, is he?
Bill is doing. Yeah, he's gone up. Bill with a point already today, and as the clock clams down,
and Red are indoor champions.
Red have won, and Bill comes over and slaps the sideboarding. Overall, now great game. Like I suppose,
excellent hard fought game.
It's
just a pity about the injury on Alan, and we hope he's all right.
Yeah, sincerely, I hope he's all right.
I think it might be just a dead calf, maybe by the look of it, because he seems to wander around there not too bad.
He got a hit in the shoulder, so it's probably a dead calf.
No, he's limping.
No, I'm not like.
Oh yeah. So
but like overall, like some really
apologies.
strong performances. Red lost Alan Mars very early. They recovered, settled the ship.
I think Red's defense really told out there. Black stacked their defense in order to stop Red scoring, but I think they sacrificed their offensive game.
Yeah.
And it might have told a little bit, but all in all, an excellent game.
All in all, a really good, interesting game.
Who would be your prediction for MVP?
Oh, look, I thought on the Black team there was a few very good performances. Brady Terry was really strong in defence. Sucky was a driving force behind Black.
David Dodge
was really good consistently as well. But Red, like the strong players there was Ross Dunford played throughout the game. He's very strong. Got a lot of scores.
I actually think Ben, controversial one. I actually think Twigs was absolutely exceptional today.
I was getting to that. I thought Twigs. He kept going. He kept going up and down the field chasing. I think Twigs came off with 4 or 5 goals as well. A few pivotal turnovers and plays. So for me, if I was to give it, it would probably be to Pendo's another notable mention. Very strong, but just did his job in the back. But
Lactic going forward.
I'd probably say Twigs.
I think I'd agree with you, Twigs, and I think it might be harsh on Ross, but we're expecting from these days with Ross.
You're expecting that performance.
Yeah, we're expecting 20 goals.
You're expecting a considerable amount.
I think Twigs, excellent game from Twigs.
Excellent game. And I suppose this kind of finishes the season. Red Trout have been
we have actually Marcus coming over for our opinion on the MVP, so I think we're going to sign off here now.
So what you call it, just before we do, Marcus, how are we getting on? When you try on the headset there as he ask you a few questions? Being the man in the middle today now, Marcus. You were getting a bit of heat off the sideline, but how did you feel the game went?
Fine. Yeah.
Fine.
Easier than the first game I after once. Can't.
We were going so well.
The first 5 minutes was fair Belton, wasn't
it? There's no scores really for the first 3 minutes, like.
Big hits.
Yeah, a couple of big hits, like big hits on Ross by Dodge, but overall, like consistent, good game, like.
Yeah, good game. A lot of experts out there.
Yeah, a lot of lads with opinions.
A lot of referees.
You felt the heat off Alan fair early, did you?
Well, there was more than Alan. There was a good few lads, not to name names. Well, I was going to ask you lads.
We were saying that we shortlisted it. Sucky, Twigs, and
Pender.
Ross. Well, we were saying Pender, but Pender did a good job in the back. But we were saying Twigs was our MVP back and forward. He was up and down the
we'll have
field.
to consult in the booth here and then.
With the consultant booth, so it'll go to the wider panel.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
no, but come here. Thank you very much for refereeing the game.
Thanks very much for
You did a
commenting on me.
solid thing, and we didn't give you too much grief.
I'm sure you did.
Shane did. I had back opinion, but yeah, look, thank you very much, and we're gonna stop the streaming here now. Yeah.
Cheers, lads.
Take it easy.